today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the steel setting, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, it's been a last first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come out with a 10-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Steelers making their way out, and with their longtime starter, Ben Roethlisberger, leading the way.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Steelers.
And there's a catch by Juju Smith-Schuster, and he's hoping there's plenty more of that coming. 2019, not the year he expected. Lost his quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, early, dealt with a knee injury and missed 4 games, and his stats really fell. Just 552 yards through the air. But in 2018, what a big year he had then with Big Ben. 1,426 yards. He's hoping that the return of form of Roethlisberger leads to the return of form of himself.
Roethlisberger on target to Washington. A gain of 6 there.
Complete to James
Many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little first-step position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route-running savvy.
Down at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Now we're on a first down pickup of 8.
Good catch by Deontay Johnson, and he really helped him aboard during his rookie season when he had 59 catches that led the team, and he was first among all rookie receivers last season as well. Not bad for the 10th wide receiver selected in the 2019 draft. Expects to continue to get better in this Pittsburgh offense.
33-yard line.
The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 5 catches, 76 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Now this throw complete to Washington. And inside the J before he's driven down. 17 maybe as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Steelers.
This first drive, they're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool him with running plays. Throwing it, for right now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. For the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Good catch there by Aaron Abram, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns, and that was good enough for 7.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the ball and score on their opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's good, great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. Here's with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away for the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over.
Come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Philadelphia.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And this will be stopped at the 44. Good for 7 yards.
The tackle made.
Nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 44, Wentz firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking yards.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On first down, it's Sanders. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive in their plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that one. Both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30. And they they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
He got it there.
Tackle made at the
5-yard on the carry there. It's second and goal.
Brings up second
Smack
and
dab
goal.
on the 5-yard line. Here's second and into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Catch
good for 5.
Complete to Deontay Johnson. It's a
Eagles caught on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down
at the 23-yard line.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
It's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
To Juju
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Second down at the 26-yard line.
Second down at 7. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Well, Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward. A gain of 4.
The tackle
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. He picked up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he stopped immediately there.
Miles Sanders.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Cameron Hayward on the
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Got an open man. It's Washington. Out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go with Snell here on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
The ball carrier.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves it with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Snell. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Eagles have recovered. 30.
Brandon Graham. Carson Wentz.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Miles Sanders.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage after the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 hands on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Wentz is
and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 11
but still a little short.
It's now 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Eagles 3.
So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They got to figure that out.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, he's had an interception. Even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead. Does that always stick in the back of your mind?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, but he's looked pretty good in this morning.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he has another first down. So get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard.
Steelers.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Steelers.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. He's going to be run down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Steelers.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Down here in the red zone,
Eric
your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
It's now
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's
Some of the
3rd
most
and
unselfish
7.
players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player.
Boswell on
We'll check on his
field goal.
status when we get back.
A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Eagles 3.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive. That culminates in a touchdown with the work on defense.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 2 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Steelers, they're going to take over. Excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
Samuels, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the
scoring
29-yard
10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald.
Roethlisberger's pass leads to Vance McDonald. It's a gain of 12 yards. Leads to 3rd and
Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger is sacked.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he's going to go down again. Jannard Avery in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as Eagles, they'll try to get 3 before half. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
That's the end of the
but
first
how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will they be angry? Will they be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. The Rams still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And you can see they lead the visiting Arizona Cardinals at halftime. The Jets seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail in their ball game at halftime to the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Panthers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. In the game you've been watching, it was Ben Roethlisberger who led the way offensively in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The handoff.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Despite the scoreline, they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. Joe Hayden there to bring him down.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
Wentz throwing complete to Arcega-Whiteside.
Wentz is
good for the completion percentage, but no gain. They go down. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they go up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Wentz's pass.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On 1st down, Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Tyson.
The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
He's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40.
Carson
Dupree with the big sack, and something really jumped up for him in 2019. 11 and a half sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and boy, did he play well for Pittsburgh. That's what they look for in an outside linebacker. The former first-rounder gave it to him in 2019.
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert their
got to make sure that they give him more than enough time.
And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen
number 38,
third down
Jalen
situation,
Samuels,
big
the ball
third down
carrier.
alert, lock in here.
Taken down
4th
at the
down play,
41.
make sure you're focused, just a
1 yard
little bit
gain.
extra.
Brings up
It didn't pay
2nd
off in
and
that
9.
situation.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Ben Roethlisberger is
Fletcher
sacked
Cox
by
picks up
Fletcher
his
Cox.
second sack of the
Loss of
afternoon.
10 yards on the
Partner,
play.
we know they came out of the
It's now
locker room
3rd
down on the
down.
scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on
But it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, spinning away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Wentz's pass. Complete
Yards
to
into
Zach
completion,
Ertz.
but now they face 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Sanders.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
A 4-yard
Someone's been having
pickup
a good
on the
game
play.
so far, and you know something?
First
A lot has
down,
been power
Eagles.
running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so they get 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard
After the pickup
line.
of 5, here's
A gain
2nd and
of
5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Wentz's pass. Complete to
That was
Zach
an okay
Ertz.
hook up there with his tight
A
end,
gain
but
of 4.
unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near
Miles Sanders, the
midfield.
ball carrier.
Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
A pickup of 2 yards.
So this is a situation
First
where
down,
low man has got to
Philadelphia.
win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st
Wentz's
down.
pass.
Barely picking it up,
Complete
but they did.
to Marquise Goodwin. A 6-yard
6
pickup
yards was the
brings up
pickup on the
2nd
last
and 4
completion, so here's
at the
2nd and 4.
45-yard line.
They'll run at Sanders. And he's got this down to the 35.
handoff
It's a
to
1st down
Miles
on a gain
Sanders.
of 10.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
What makes a draw
It's a
play
gain
like
of
that
10.
successful?
Well, we did see it when we made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think. It's going to
Sanders
be a
again, the
pass.
ball carrier.
Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
Brings up
The
2nd
run only
and
got a
9.
yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wentz. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
First down, Eagles.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Sanders on 1st down, not finding much of anything there. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
By Bud Dupree.
2nd and 10, forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
The 24-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Winston.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Wentz's pass.
So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6.
Eagles 6.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1 yard
Not
gain.
much there, only a yard.
And 9.
Well, offensively,
At the
that's the
26-yard
mismatch that you
line.
want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one. Up to
Number 38, Jalen Samuels, the ball carrier.
I know this type of running back.
brought down by
This
Javon
size,
Hargrave.
this intensity,
That's
usually
a
gets
gain of
better as the
7.
game goes on.
Makes
I
it
just tell you from
3rd
experience, the
and 2.
first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
Jalen Samuels, the ball carrier.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline of being a lead
only a
linebacker.
yard.
What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Wentz's
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just
It's
about
a
every
pickup of
quarterback
6.
is trained to really
Brings
look
up 2nd
downfield
and
first
4.
before you come back and
At
make a
the
nice safe
27-yard
throw.
line.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first
It's a gain
down.
of 17 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing
First
right
down.
there. This is what they
Philadelphia.
need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Wentz's throw taken in by Sanders.
Wentz's pass.
It's a gain of
complete to
5.
Miles Sanders.
And it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
One thing I think that's safe
Brings
to
up
say
2nd
defensively,
and
the
5.
tackling's been really
At
good.
their
And because of
49-yard
that,
line.
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Wentz connecting with his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete to
6
Dallas
yards the
Goedert.
pickup, and that's a
It's
first
a gain
down.
of 6.
The tight end is certainly a
Eagles
position built
first
to
down.
move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Clark Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd
And following
down.
the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Wentz. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
This was a nice example of an offensive
A gain of
coordinator
21
scheming his
yards.
guy open. Just a little
First down,
underneath route,
Eagles.
just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Well, he gets 7 there, but it brings up
4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation.
Yeah, he can bring something there as a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame. Hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Steelers 13, Eagles 9.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they could get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then have a chance to attack the end zone.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
That's a 25-yard
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
By
Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. Roethlisberger will be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, and now they face 3rd down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have a little bit of a cushion. You count on your D to make it stand up.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle, 3rd of the field. That'll bring in 2nd down
and 10.
This one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
1st down,
Philadelphia. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there. And a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Mike Hilton. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They'll run on first down. Snell, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Whistles now and a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
3-yard pickup.
So second down,
Brings up
this
second
defense
and 7.
certainly going to sell out to stop the run. Here's Snell yet again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's 4th down.
Here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to get it with Snell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming up in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Here we go. 180.
Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhilaration, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needing one desperately.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Steelers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the calendar